What's up, guys? This is going to be a movie review today, and that is Predators, which came out in 2010. It's a sci-fi action film. Ever since the second film and this film and the other film that I'll be reviewing, which is The Predator, they were all basically just action, sci-fi type of pictures. The first film was unique because it had horror in there as well, along with the sci-fi and action. But since then, the sequels and this one as well, it's just been a sci-fi action film. So, what happens in this film? Well, we're not quite sure, actually. We're just... people just... out of nowhere, the movie starts off with Adrien Brody. He's in air. Obviously, he got dropped off from a ship or plane or whatever. Something. And he's just free falling down, and he opens his parachute and he falls down to the ground, then wakes up, and other people are dropping down as well in parachutes, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? It's like all these people have been basically abducted and placed on, as they find out as the movie plays along, they're not even on Earth. They're on a planet, which is like a game reserve for these predator, alien, extraterrestrial, and they're trying to find a way to get back home. Maybe get one of their ships and get out of this place. How they got here in the first place, I have no idea. It doesn't even explain it towards the end of the film. You would think things would start jogging in their memory, like, oh, okay, that's what happened. No, all they remember, I think it was either, either it was Adrien Brody, or it might have been him, or Topher Grace. I was on my way to work, and all of a sudden I wake up and I'm in the air, and I'm, like, what? So I'm like, okay, never explains. I'm assuming aliens abducted them. You would think that these predators would kill them. Why would they abduct them? And why would they forget that? Huh? So I don't know. It makes no sense. Basically, they're these people, which are a different variety of people, but they're all bad. Each individual, they've done something bad. They're kind of similar to the predators. So they're using these people, and they want to study them. They want to see how they can become better fighters as far as these predators, and how they can, evolve and be better hunters. I mean, that's basically your story. It's not a very much to it. I mean, that's basically it. It's Adrien Brody. He's kind of a shady character at times. You got this one guy is like, he was about to go on death row. He was in death row, and he had like a day or two until he was gonna get, executed. So you got all these other people, and they all have their issues individually, and it's like, so they're people that you can't really root for, really. They're not really likable characters. They're just trying to get out of the situation. You got predator dogs going after them, and you have these predators that, you know, and what's interesting about this movie is it feels like whoever did this film, at least wrote it, it felt like they watched Saw, because this is probably during the time period when Saw was really popular, and the whole traps, you know, these predators have traps for these people, and they're setting them up with booby traps and all this stuff, and it's like, that's what it feels like. It's like they wake up into the situation, they don't understand, they don't know why they're there, they got traps, they gotta survive this, they gotta survive these predators. It almost feels like Saw in the jungle. I mean, that's what it feels like. In the jungle with predators and booby traps and predator dogs and all kinds of stuff. So that's what it feels like. It feels like they took some inspiration from Saw and made it into a Predator film. And I'm assuming it's part of their world as far as the Predators. They're in a different planet, obviously, and they're trying to find their way to get out of this situation. People get killed towards the end. You know, Topher Grace is that dude's bad news. He hurts the girl and she's paralyzed. I don't know why he's doing this. The decisions that he makes, I have no idea why he does it. But Adrian Brody kills him, but all these people, I mean, even Lawrence Fishburne, he's got issues as well. He's talking to somebody, like he's talking to himself or talking to somebody. The guy acts like he's not all there, and he's like trying to help them, but then he's kind of going back and forth. It's almost like he's not completely mentally stable. I mean, there's something obviously wrong. He's been there too long, 10 seasons or something he's been there, so he kind of betrays them, and they have to take care of him as well. That's pretty much your storyline. It's not a great story, and it kind of when it's no action and it's just them interacting in their situations and all that, it becomes it kind of drags a little. It's not. There's certain, you know, areas in the film where it's just kind of not entertaining. But when it is entertaining, it's a really fun movie. I mean, when it shows the predators, even the booby traps and all that stuff, it's okay. I mean, but you know, it's kind of just typical. It becomes routine at this point. You know, the predator is going camouflage. He goes invisible, and they can't see him, and they're shooting at him, and it's just kind of the same thing, kind of. It's like, there's nothing really new here. In this setting, in a jungle, we saw this in the first film. I mean, I understand that they're trying to maybe take it back to the roots of the first film, but it doesn't feel like they're adding anything new to this. They could have did something more unique and interesting. Like, I really doubt their home planet looks like this. This is like just some kind of reserve or something, just for them to hunt people. It's not really their main home planet. just part of something of their, world. But yeah, I mean, this was directed by Robert Rodriguez. I like him as a director. He's a good director. There's good things in this film. I can't say it's his best film in the world, but it does, when the action's there, when the special effects with the, Predator and the practical effects, I mean, it looks pretty badass. Predators are still cool. When Adrian Brody is fighting the Predator, and the two Predators are fighting each other, I mean, it's cool. And Adrian Brody kicks this Predator's ass. Cuts his head off, green blood splurting everywhere, and cuts his arm off. I mean, it's pretty brutal how Adrian Brody is with this Predator. So, I mean, it's got its cool stuff about it. I would say 3 skulls as the rating for this film. So it's like kind of my same rating as Predator 2. It's kind of just in that rating system as far as those 2 films. It's like, it's not as good as the first film, and it's like somewhere, I say it's kind of on a pair with the Predator 2. Predator 2 had the same kind of issues, like it was slow at times and then it picked up with the action, but as far as story, there was problems with the story. This one has the same kind of issues. Interesting idea with this film though, like they're on a different planet. It's like, holy shit, but they just don't take advantage of it. Like, good idea, but we could have did better with this. So hopefully one day they do a really cool movie where they go on their home planet. It's unique looking, and all these predators, different kinds of predators, and all kinds of stuff. And hopefully they do a unique, cool movie one day. But we'll see. But yeah, I mean, this is my review of Predators. Not much more I can really say. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, it's got good things about it. It just has some issues here and there. So I was, for the most part, entertained. Just some slow parts in there. Anyways, this is my review of Predators. Hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I hope you guys have a good day. Take it easy.